Story 1. I took some mushrooms, relaxed on the couch, smoked a hookah, and watched Better Call Saul for the third time. I sent some pickup lines on Hinge, occasionally gave my cat some cuddles, and wrote on Reddit. That's my idea of a good time. Story 2. I'm trying to get advice for my cat. I do not think he is well. It's been a difficult night. Thank you all for your kindness. Story 3. The gorgeous woman I was supposed to have a date with had to cancel. She mentioned needing to clean her cat's litter box. No cats were harmed in this post. The 10 out of 10 girl may or may not be real. Story 4. Trying to understand what is happening in the United States from chilly Canada. What is going on down there? Story 5. I am trying to wait out the intrusive thoughts until my exhaustion allows me to skip them and fall straight to sleep. Follow me for more tips on life improvement. Story 6. I was watching sports, and now I'm browsing Reddit. I was also browsing Reddit while watching sports. Story 7. It's 1:55 p.m. on Sunday for me. I'm at my job watching a movie, playing my Switch, and browsing Reddit. No, I won't tell you who I work for. Story 8. I enjoy reading people's comments. They provide insight into who they are, and I find that appealing. I take comfort in relatable responses. Story 9. I worked all day and am now super exhausted. I stuffed myself with hummus, cheese, and olives, and now I'm on the couch with my dog. Story 10. I don't have anyone to talk to, so I'm looking at posts I can interact with to feel less lonely. Story 11. Because I'm in my 30s, my social butterfly days are way behind me. I have a face mask on and cozy pajamas. Story 12. Waiting in the emergency room with my wife. She was hospitalized on November 25th due to a septic infection resulting from an abscess in her bladder. The surgeon at the first hospital perforated her bladder, and he, along with the rest of the staff, ignored her abdomen filling with urine for 8 days. She was then transferred to the second hospital, where surgery removed nearly 2 gallons of infected fluid, a mixture of urine and pus. After this, her body went into revolt. At one point, she had a total of 12 insertions in her body, including drains, peripherally inserted central catheter lines, and chest tubes. She was intubated on December 22nd. She was discharged on January 19th to come home with a catheter and 2 nephrostomy tubes. However, she started experiencing new abdominal pain, and one of the tubes is leaking urine. We have been here since 4 p.m., and it is now 10:30 p.m. The emergency room is filled with non-emergency cases, and they cannot find the doctor. This situation has made me extremely frustrated with our healthcare system and the surgeon who mishandled her treatment. Story 13. It's how I get my social interaction because I don't have the energy to go out and meet people. Story 14. I just finished cooking a nice meal and now I'm here. Reddit is a weirdly comforting place for me. It's a mix of genuine connection and chaotic fun. 1 minute a conversation is deep, and the next it's absolute chaos. I find myself laughing at 3 a.m. because I can't sleep. I enjoy my alone time, but Reddit feels like a temporary connection when I need it. Story 15. Because I'm 42 with a toddler and my going out and partying every weekend phase is long behind me. It's okay. It was fun. No regrets, but I wouldn't go back to it now. Story 16. Because I'm at work, on Monday I will check Reddit to see who I upset and find out what else I have been banned from. Story 17. Japanese barbecue for dinner with my husband. I came home, took a shower, and jumped into freshly washed bed sheets. A movie is playing while I casually browse Reddit. I am grateful. Story 18. My husband is asleep on the couch next to me. We had a busy day with our son's 6th birthday party. I'm a bit bored, trying to watch a movie and occasionally browsing Reddit. Story 19. I don't have to be. I'm a dedicated member of my local lifestyle club. However, since losing my job, I just don't want to do anything anymore. Being snuggled up with my boyfriend, getting drunk and watching Resident Alien sounds pretty good too. I'm on Reddit because I have attention deficit disorder and need to be doing 2 things at once. Story 20. I have never been interested in doing much. When people ask me what I did over the weekend, I say I got some paintable silicone caulk and sealed some areas. Then I looked at Reddit and went to bed. I prefer not to talk to people or engage in activities. Good night. Story 21. Because I'm bored and have no plans. I'm about to watch some Netflix because I need to charge my phone anyway. Story 22. I'm playing nurse for my fiancée. She has a bad chest cold that we've been passing back and forth since New Year's. Story 23. I live an isolated disabled life, and my 12 years of worldwide community building on Twitter, providing a 24/7 community, has mostly evaporated now. The other platforms are all much quieter. Story 24. Heating up dinner and going to bed soon because I have work tomorrow. Thanks for the reminder. I had forgotten I needed to be at work early. Story 25. Alone and watching Age of Ultron for the maybe 8th time. I might go to the Lord of the Rings movies next. I did work out today. I walked 3 miles in the glorious rain too. So I will enjoy cocktails, movies, and browsing Reddit. Story 26. Because I'm sick and can't leave the house. I've watched too much TV and played my games out of boredom, doom scrolling and waiting for the cough medicine to knock me out. Story 27. I have no way to go anywhere. I only have $20, no car, and no friends to hang out with. Story 28. Because I never go out anymore. I am in my 40s, married with children, and I am honestly fine with it. Even when I was in my 20s, I did not go out all the time. Story 29. I'm trying to escape the fact that I forgot to put a 10-pound smoked chuck roast in the fridge. I'm truly disappointed in myself right now. Story 30. I felt extremely unwell this morning, experiencing severe nausea and diarrhea. It was a terrible experience. I slept all day, and now I'm back in the bathroom. How I'm still feeling this way is beyond me. Story 31. Answering the question, why are you on Reddit on a Saturday night? Because if I leave this homeless shelter, the lookalike my enemy hired causes problems. Story 32. Trying to get people to join my boyfriend's Twitch stream. He gets so excited when one person joins in. If you feel like watching Pokemon Go battles, it's Overlord Reiku. Story 33. Because I just got back from having beer and banh mi with my partner, and now we are enjoying drinks while watching Severance. We're about to eat an Eddie. This is my Friday. Story 34. I have watched every movie ever made on every streaming service using subtitles as needed. Now on to Reddit. Story 35. I am new to sobriety and I am trying to resist any temptation at the moment. Hopefully, I will be able to go out again after I change my drinking habits. I love live music and I am single, so it is challenging right now. Story 36. I am feeling very alone and extremely depressed. I hope to find the courage to overcome these feelings, as I do not want to continue dealing with the pain in my life. Story 37. I had a warm morning and afternoon in Pomona. Now I'm home and tired. Luckily, there are leftovers to heat up. I keep trying not to focus on the government's ending like that. Story 38. I'm in the middle of playing Dungeons & Dragons online for a stream and needed something to do during combat to stay awake. Story 39. I'm married in my 30s, and my 4 children are asleep in their rooms. I have to be up early to take the family to church tomorrow morning. Story 40. My neighbor is having a birthday party for a friend, and I'm at my computer doing my own thing. Story 41. Because I am throwing myself a pity party instead of trying to do anything about the things that upset me. Story 42. Fighting the same enemy as everyone. Boredom. Context. At a less than ideal party, my sister, who is here until March, suggested joining. There was an entry fee and I thought there would be food, which was frankly the only aspect I was looking forward to. I feel ugly and socially awkward. I'm an introvert and hate parties, especially when I have to pay to get in. Well, guess what? Food is not included in my ticket, and I have to pay for it. I only had one beverage. It's 11:39 p.m., and I wanted to leave since 8:30 p.m. Now I'm stuck on my phone because my sister is waiting for 2 photographs that I don't care about. Story 43. Browsing while I patiently wait for 4 street tacos, a California burrito, a bean and cheese burrito, chips, and queso dip. Story 44. I'm not feeling well, and I keep having this annoying headache that won't go away. It's also rainy and very windy in Sacramento tonight. Story 45. First time relaxing since Tuesday night. It has been a busy week and weekend. I'm not doing anything and loving it. Story 46. I am waiting for my daughter to finish a long film shoot in our house, so we can move all the furniture back and ensure her cast and crew get home safely. I am engaging in unpaid parental labor while seeking a moment's distraction on Reddit. Story 47. My boss is messaging about dynamic pricing and system updates that will have various teams calling for my help over the next couple of weeks, 2 months before we change software. I feel overwhelmed, so I would prefer to spend my time on other activities. Story 48. It's 3:45 a.m. here in the UK, and I'm working. My job consists of waiting for calls, so during downtime, I can do what I want. Story 49. My toddler gave me a stomach bug, and now my husband has it too. It's his birthday, and my stomach is cramping severely. Story 50. Well, it's Sunday morning here, or already almost lunchtime, and I just ran out of petrol on my mower. So, I'm taking a break to gather my energy to drive to the petrol station. Story 51. I canceled my social plans to have a quiet, introspective night on the couch alone, trying to avoid social media. Story 52. Fiancé is snoring. The bedroom is too close to the living room, and my parents have the TV volume up too loud, making it difficult to sleep. Story 53. Doom scrolling my favorite subreddits while I lounge in bed and listen to reruns of diners, drive-ins and dives. It's fun to be old. Story 54. Just returned from a hockey game and picked up some snacks on the way home. Enjoying chili roasted pistachios while relaxing on Reddit, snuggled up with my wife and dogs, and watching shows. Life is good sometimes. Story 55. I'm at my niece's quinceañera. My daughters are in her court. I don't dance and only know about 5 people. Story 56. It is 5 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I can grab a free breakfast at 7, so I am staying up. Since I am too tired to think deeply, doom scrolling is a great way to pass the time. Story 57. I'm pretty sure my friends don't want anything to do with me. Context. They are all out celebrating our friend's birthday. I was not invited. I'm never invited. And tonight really showed me how much I am missed. Story 58. I am watching a Wes Anderson movie marathon with my girlfriend, looking at a discussion forum while she is in the bathroom. Story 59. Because society tells us we should be doing things on a Saturday night, it is unreasonable. We can do whatever we want. Story 60. I'm at work at night, and without Reddit, I would be staring into the void while slowly losing my mind. Story 61. As of today, I have become homeless. Literally. Right now, I am at the train station browsing Reddit while it is freezing outside. Story 62. Watching my wife play Need for Speed Heat and damaging every car while she giggles like a mischievous fairy. Story 63. My son will only fall asleep in my lap in the recliner. If there is anything on, he will stay awake for hours. I get snuggle time with him before he grows up, and I also enjoy the silence. It's a win-win. Story 64. The LP furnace in the attic did not turn on tonight. I am resetting it and waiting, hoping it stays on during one of these attempts. Story 65. Watching hockey while on Reddit. I just need to know that everyone in the world hasn't completely lost their minds. Story 66. Avoiding housework. I just woke up from a nap. I wish I had someone to cheer up and tell how beautiful they are. Story 67. I like it a lot. I don't care about upvotes or downvotes. I also don't care about getting removed from any communities. I just like promoting what I believe, wherever it's most relevant. I've frequently been called a spammer, bot, and worse just because of my post history. But nope, I'm a real person, just a nerdy guy who really enjoys Reddit. Edit 1. My profile bio and post history explain why I'm here, but especially my bio explains my entire approach. Story 68. I am trying to stay connected with the world while living in a small rural town. Story 69. Because I am at a mandatory work dinner and drinks event, I have absolutely nothing in common with any of these people. They are not bad people. I would just rather not be here. Story 70. I had the kids over for dinner. They stayed late and I didn't feel tired, so I cleaned the kitchen. Now I need to drag myself to bed. But I'm enjoying the quiet. Story 71. I have been snowboarding at Copper Mountain for the past 4 days. I am resting my body while we all watch mini documentaries. Story 72. Because I don't have any friends to go out with, and I'm not sure I'd enjoy going out alone at the moment. I was considering going into a random bar, but I don't drink and don't want to take up space. Story 73. I have no reason to deviate from my routine. As I enter middle age, I find that I no longer feel the need to go out on weekends. I am much happier staying in, napping, reading, and spending time with my cats. Story 74. I am trying to stay informed about the news and noticing propaganda from both sides in America, which is frustrating. In addition, I am looking for cheap and easy meal preparations since food is going to get more expensive. Story 75. I'm home and alone. I did chores today. I cleaned the bathrooms, the showers, and the kitty litter. I fixed the garage door and switched out the light fixtures. I'm watching a show, My Exciting Life. Story 76. Because I rode my bike 61 miles this morning, my wife is at a girls' night at her friend's house, and I smoked a large bowl, so Reddit is about all my brain can handle right now. Story 77. Being on Reddit is better than being with someone who isn't fully interested. The comments often make me laugh until I cry, and I enjoy that. Story 78. At the airport hotel, flying tomorrow and trying to take my mind off air traffic controllers being understandably upset. I am watching lots of eye bleach and adorable videos. Story 79. A couple of drinks in, home after a fun night out and cozy with my husband in bed. No complaints here. Story 80. I flew from San Diego to Northern California with my wife and 2-year-old to visit my great-aunt for her birthday. We are staying at an Airbnb nearby with some other family. My great-aunt was recently diagnosed with breast cancer and is very immunocompromised. This morning, my 2-year-old woke up with a fever. Now it's just my wife, our child, and me sitting at the Airbnb. Story 81. I am feeling very sad because my dog passed away this week, and I am trying to find something to distract myself from how difficult everything feels right now. Story 82. It's Sunday morning. I just finished day 5 in the Stormlight Archive Book 5, and I need to wind down a bit. Story 83. My life is finally peaceful. I have the chance to cuddle up with my pet and watch a comforting show for a couple of hours before bed. Story 84. It is Sunday morning at 8:37 a.m. I just finished a 2-hour gym session and am now relaxing by the pool at the bar, deciding whether I should use the restroom before heading to breakfast. Story 85. Because a part of my soul still longs for the forum and chat room days when being an internet kid meant something, and Reddit is the closest it gets to that nowadays. Also, going out is not enjoyable now because everything costs money and people don't dance much. Story 86. Because it's almost 11 p.m. and my partner and I are lying in bed. We have to be up somewhat early tomorrow morning. Story 87. My daughter is asleep in my lap. I made Crunchwrap Supremes earlier, and I am so full. I can't move, so it's time to scroll. Story 88. Laying down the cause of food poisoning. I would like to sleep, but my stomach is turning, and I'm thirsty but can't keep anything down. Story 89. Well, I am 40 years old. One of my older sons, who moved out, came over for dinner and game night. I put my wife to bed, and now I am sitting on the couch watching some anime while enjoying some time on Reddit. It's my way to relax, and it was a really good night. Story 90. Because my entire family is at the yearly Chinese New Year party, and I am home alone, sick and waiting for the NyQuil to take effect. Story 91. I just got off work and called in tomorrow because I need a personal mental health day. Now I'm sitting here alone, smoking a joint in the garage. Story 92. I was out of town all day, walking around, so I'm tired. I went to a Lunar New Year street fair and visited a couple of charming coffee shops. Story 93. because my job has decided that it is more important for me to work a shift with no activity than to have the opportunity to see my partner. Story 94. My wife has been in a self-induced coma for approximately 14 hours. She briefly woke up, lamented sleeping all day, and worried she wouldn't be able to sleep tonight before immediately passing out again. My cat and I have spent the day upholding the sacred traditions of anime, video games, and generally doing nothing of consequence. At some point, we paused our schedule to order bagels because even degeneracy deserves a snack break. Story 95. It's 5 a.m. now in the UK. I have been awake since 3. I can't sleep. Reading other people's thoughts is therapeutic. Story 96. I'm done watching television and ready to go to sleep. I have an obsession with old American coins and checking my coin pages to see if someone has something interesting. Story 97. Making 2 pans of enchiladas for the next few days. What else should I be doing? I went to the grocery store earlier, played some Mario Party with my girlfriend, and now I am about to chop some onions. Am I supposed to be at a club or something? Story 98. Empowering my fellow humans and initiating a wave of clarity and focused decentralized action. Story 99. My son is ill and keeps waking up. I am lying next to him to keep him company while he feels unwell. Browsing online is my attempt to stay awake. Story 100. There isn't anywhere I'm interested in going. Very small towns have that drawback. I haven't yet made friends that I could visit. I don't have a girlfriend. So Reddit is it. I might get adventurous later and see what's on YouTube. I haven't had enough excitement for the day. Story 101. I am 38 weeks pregnant, lying in bed with nothing else to do, and I enjoy the boost of approval when people agree with my comments. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.